Hey everyone! Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get sucked into a spiral of bad habits? Today, we're tackling a big one: smoking. You know smoking is bad for you. Quitting smoking is tough, but it's 100% possible. And today, I'll show you the exact steps to quit smoking for good, without relying on willpower alone. Before we even think about patches, gum, or cold turkey, we need to get real about why we smoke. It's more than just the nicotine, right? It's about the routine, the feeling, the triggers in our lives that make us reach for a cigarette. Think about it. Do you light up when you're stressed? Bored? Do you associate smoking with certain activities like drinking coffee or finishing a meal? For the next few days, do a little detective work. Keep a journal or note on your phone, and every time you smoke, jot down what was happening right before. Once we know our triggers, we can start to anticipate them and come up with strategies to handle them without lighting up. Okay, so we've identified our triggers. Now let's talk strategy. Quitting smoking isn't one size fits all. Some people thrive on the rip-off-the-Band-Aid approach, going cold turkey. Others find more success gradually reducing their cigarette intake over time. Then there's nicotine replacement therapy, patches, gum, lozenges. It's like having a safety net while you're learning to walk without the crutches of cigarettes. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer here, only what works best for you. Talk to your doctor, do some research, and choose the method that resonates with you. Quitting isn't just about ditching cigarettes, it's about rewiring our habits. Remember all that trigger tracking we did? Now we're going to use that information to our advantage. Instead of reaching for a cigarette after a meal, try chewing on a toothpick, popping a mint, or sipping on some water. If coffee is your smoking buddy, switch it up with tea for a while. It's about disrupting the routine, breaking the association between those triggers and cigarettes. The goal is to create a whole new toolbox of healthy coping mechanisms. Quitting smoking can be a bit of a roller coaster ride. You might experience some withdrawal symptoms, and that's totally normal. Think of it like your body detoxing, hitting the reset button. You might feel irritable, restless, or have trouble concentrating. Cravings might hit you like a ton of bricks. But here's the good news: these symptoms are temporary. Deep breathing exercises can work wonders. Exercise is your best friend. Even a short walk can make a huge difference. Cravings are like waves. They rise, they peak, and then they crash. Ride them out, and they will pass. Quitting smoking is a journey, and like any good adventure, it's better with a team by your side. Tell your friends and family what you're going through. Let them be your cheerleaders. Join a support group, either online or in person, and connect with others who are on the same path. There are tons of amazing quit smoking apps out there to track your progress and connect you with support. Let's talk about the elephant in the room: slip-ups. It's important to acknowledge that they can happen. You might find yourself in a moment of weakness, reaching for a cigarette out of habit or stress. And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't mean you failed, it just means you're human. Don't beat yourself up over a slip-up. Instead, use it as a learning opportunity. Quitting smoking is a marathon, not a sprint. So you had a cigarette, dust yourself off, and get back on track. So to quit smoking, understand your triggers, choose a method, replace the habit, manage withdrawal, get support, and don't give up if you slip. Your future self will thank you. It's about taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, and celebrating every victory along the way. Are you planning to quit smoking, or have you already started your journey? I'd love to hear your stories, your struggles, your triumphs. Share them in the comments below. And if this video gave you that extra push, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.